that's how the song starts. So you guys know the song, We're All Alone by Boz Scaggs. Great song. Again, I'm a product of the 70s. I grew up listening to all these 70s, you know, whether it was Bob Seger, Foreigner, you know, Boz Scaggs, all these 70s artists, they were on the radio all the time. This song is really not that hard to play, but it's got a lot of 7 chords and a few minors and 7s. It's not too bad, so I'll show you guys. So this song is We're All Alone by Boz Scaggs, 1976, and he wrote it and recorded it, and then Rita Coolidge made it her version, I think, she made it really famous. I think she redid it in 1977. So it's a beautiful song. I'm going to show you exactly how to play it. So as always, I'm going to break the song down for you in parts. The first is the intro. The second is the verse. Outside the rain begins, and it may never rain, so cry no more. On the shore a dream will take us out to sea. That whole, and then the third, that's part 2. Part 3 is the chorus, of course, when he goes, close the window, come alive, and it will be alright. No need to bother now. Let it all begin. Learn how to pretend. And then the ending, I'll just show you the ending. It's pretty cool the way he ends the song. It goes right back to the intro on the G. And then it does like a, and ends the song on the G. Okay, so the very first part is the intro. Now I'll show you the intro. Your left hand is going to be, it's basically, so it's G, then A, then B, then A. That's the bass. So it's a G. It goes like a, and then it does G over B. And then it goes right back to the G when it starts the song. Outside the rain with that B7. So once again, the intro, I'll do it slow. So the left hand is that G, A, B, and then A. So the right hand is going to be doing a G chord, but he does like a. So the part 1 is, it's just a G, D, G, and then a G chord again over B though, and he does the G chord up here, and then he backtracks. Again, it's a broken chord, but it's all over G. You're doing a broken chord on the G. He's just doing it on a little bit higher, that's all. It's the only difference. But again, when you do things differently on the piano or guitar, it sounds cool. And your listener doesn't know, it just sounds different and it sounds cool. So it's simple things that musicians do. And so anyway, it goes. And you could, go back to the B. Like that. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2 is the verse. Now the verse chords, let me start it out. It goes, outside the rain begins, and it may never rain, so cry no more, on the shore a dream. Forevermore. And then it gets into the second verse, and then it gets to the chorus after that. So here we go. So the chords in the verse are a G. Outside the rain is a B7, but it goes like from a B to a B7. That's a B chord. That's a B note. That's a B chord. That's a full B with a full octave B. That's a B7. A B7 is basically one full step down from the top B. Any 7 chord is a full step down from the top full octave B chord, or whatever chord it is. A C7 would be that. And I'll show you guys chords very soon, but just bear with me on this one. So it's a B7, outside the rain, and then begins, goes to an E minor, and it may never end. Now it's at a G7. It goes from like a G7 to a G, and it may never end. That's a C. So cry no more. G over B. On the shore. Now he comes down a half step to the B flat minor. On the shore a dream. That's an A minor. Take us out to C. Is a D7. Now a D7, again, technically the 7. There's a lot of 7 chords in this song. A D7 is basically a D add C. One full step down. That's a D7 chord, but he's down here with the D. So you add C. I just add C right there. That's still a D7. Okay, so let's see, where was I? A D7, and then it goes the same D7, but it drops to a C bass. And then G over B, E minor, A minor 7, forevermore. And then it adds a D to the C chord, but it's over a D. Okay, you got that? So the chorus goes, close the window, come alive, and it will be alright. No need to bother now. Let it out, let it all begin. And then it gets to the starts the third verse or second, after the chorus, and it goes through the whole thing again. So backing up, here's the chords. Okay, so right at close the window, here's the chords to the chorus. G, A minor, G over B, B, B7, E minor, G7, G, C, G over B, that same B flat minor, A minor, and then he ends it with the D sus4 and D, and then D sus2 like a, and then it goes right back to the G to the. Okay, did you get those chords? I'll do it once more. G, close the window, A minor, calm the light, G over B, and it will be alright is a B, B7, E minor. No need to bother now is a G7, G, C, let it out, G over B, let it all begin. That same C, G over B, B flat minor, and A minor. But then after that, instead of going to the extra chords in the verse, it just goes right to the D and the D sus4. Okay, that's pretty much the whole chorus. They go through an instrumental, all the same next verse, next chorus, same chords as the verse and the chorus. Okay, so the ending is basically just like the intro. But once he hits the G over B, instead of going to the A minor and doing a second time, he goes from that G over B, it goes F, and then he does like a, end it on the G chord. So basically, let me just do that slow. So it's just like the intro. And then an F. And then G add A. He kind of backtracks it going down. That is it, guys. We're All Alone by Boz Scaggs. Great song. It was 1976. Again, Rita Coolidge made it really famous. She, I believe, redid it in 1977. And it was just a great song I remember hearing when I was a kid on the radio. You guys have a great night, and I will see you guys all in the next one.